Today, on Guess What I Found Out, we're going to discover some facts about dysautonomia and orthostatic intolerance, also known as what happens when your nervous system forgets it has one job. Curious George, imagine standing up and your body reacts like you just challenged it to a duel. Heart racing, vision fading, brain buffering. And somehow, for years, people were told, yeah, that's probably anxiety. Stick around, because this is not a mindset issue, it's a wiring issue. Your autonomic nervous system runs the background software of your body. Heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, digestion, temperature control. You don't think about it. It just works. Except when it doesn't. The system has two branches: sympathetic, fight or flight; parasympathetic, rest and digest. They're supposed to balance each other. Yin and yang. Jazz, not drum solo. Dysautonomia happens when that balance breaks. Signals come too strong, too weak, or completely out of sync. And suddenly, normal things like standing, eating, or being warm become extreme sports. If you've ever felt seen already, Curious George, like and follow. You know, validation is really underrated. Dysautonomia isn't modern, it's ancient. Back in the 1800s, doctors described soldiers with racing hearts, dizziness, diarrhea, and chest pain. They called it irritable heart. During World War I, it was renamed soldier's heart. Then, in the 1980s and 90s, modern medicine finally gave it a proper name, including postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS. Same disorder, new vocabulary. This is not rare. It was just ignored, and rather confidently, I might add. Orthostatic intolerance means, well, symptoms appear when you're upright. When you stand, about half a litre of blood drops into your legs. Normally, your nervous system tightens blood vessels and keeps blood flowing to your brain. In dysautonomia, that compensation fails. Blood return drops. Cardiac output falls. Brain perfusion drops. So your heart speeds up like it's being chased, even if your blood pressure looks normal. Right then, quick check-in, Curious George. So, standing, sitting, lying down. Which one is actually your favourite? Go on, drop it in the comments, defend your position, and explain why standing is clearly overrated. POTS is diagnosed when your heart rate jumps by at least 30 beats per minute within 10 minutes of standing, and that's, you know, without a major drop in blood pressure. It mostly affects younger women, but let's be clear, it absolutely does not discriminate. Symptoms include dizziness, fatigue, brain fog, shortness of breath, palpitations, and, well, exercise intolerance. Syncope can happen, but honestly, dizziness is the headliner. Many patients go years being told they're anxious, which is, well, impressive, considering anxiety does not cause your heart rate to go from 70 to 170 just because gravity exists. Sarcastic prompt number 2, Curious George. If your Fitbit ever gaslit you, like and follow. Dysautonomia doesn't do single symptoms, it does bundles. You know, things like heat intolerance, GI issues, sweating changes, migraines, sleep problems, chest pain, and brain fog so thick you could butter toast with it. These are physiological symptoms. Anxiety may show up later because, well, living like this is stressful. But that's effect, not cause. Diagnosis starts with orthostatic vitals. Sometimes that's enough, honestly. If not, there's always the tilt table test. You lie down. Then you're tilted upright, while heart rate and blood pressure are monitored. It can reveal POTS, vasovagal syncope, or cerebral hypoperfusion without low blood pressure. It's uncomfortable, illuminating, and validating, which frankly is half the treatment. Treatment starts with physiology, not pills. Fluids, salt, compression garments, exercise, starting recumbent, countermaneuvers, and, avoiding triggers like heat and dehydration. Medications come later, targeted to symptoms. There is, sadly, no cure, but there is improvement. Many patients recover partially or even fully over time. So, here's a bit of an impromptu survey, Curious George style. Compression socks. Are they a medical fashion statement, or perhaps secret superhero gear? Choose wisely, folks. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, especially the hypermobile type, overlaps heavily with dysautonomia. We're talking joint pain, GI issues, fatigue, and those pesky orthostatic symptoms. There's no single genetic test for the most common type, which, makes recognition absolutely crucial. Early diagnosis, well, it improves quality of life dramatically. So, Curious George, dysautonomia is real. It's physiological. It's measurable. Anxiety didn't cause it. Ignorance delayed it. If you know any other facts, experiences, or misconceptions about dysautonomia, go on and share them in the comments. Let's see really who brings the strongest receipts. Visit our page and explore our growing collection of fun fact videos that make these complex topics, actually understandable. And if this video helped your nervous system feel seen, the next one goes even deeper. Watch it. Your autonomic system won't stop you.